Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the ACSL M2 Cup and welcome to the one and the only Zandvoort, the home of the Stroopwafel and a very beloved F1 venue. Again, we go with no sounds because the car is just broken for me. If you want to hear it, it sounds like this. So, I want ACSL to actually have some viewers, so we ain't going to do that. Talking about we, I'm not alone, but it's not Lil Skill tonight. It's Edmund. Hello.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm stepping in because nobody else was available.
Because my
But
one of my main co-coms
yep.
is on a rally, and the other one just freaking ghosted me. And Skill doesn't know how to install Linux.
Well, I hope I do a good enough job today.
Yeah, peak hours here, as with no sound, which I
Yeah.
will.
Regarding the
am so sorry.
audio, I wanted to say that maybe the microphones just got some water damage. Maybe it rained in Zandvoort, you don't know.
The fun fact, this was happening at Spa as well, so yeah, I don't
Yeah.
think it's the microphones, mate. Well, but going on here, the second round of the wonderful M2 Cup for ACSL here at Zandvoort after the dominant win of Casper. I forgot the last name. Casper Marciniak, sorry. Currently in second position behind Dante Spaepen. I'll also have difficulty with the names again. I do not have my renowned name guesser from the Netherlands here with me, so this will be a lot of fun. Yeah. But let's actually go on a lap this new and improved version of Zandvoort, as you can see with Dante now behind the wheel. Maybe actually if we are inside the car, does it sound better?
No,
I can
I
hear
do
like
still hear
this.
it.
That's insane. Well, fair enough. Through the first
Well,
turn, or the Tarzan, how we like to call it. Also, I have the engines turned off.
Maybe it's not the engine. Try wind. Maybe.
It is the engine.
I don't know.
The wind?
Oh, it's the
Yes, I
opponent.
tried.
All right. Yeah. Okay. No.
It was opponent, so yeah. I already went through the third corner while we were figuring out the audio. Holy understeer into this first very long turn, flashing lights on the car ahead, which currently I don't know who it is, but talking about Casper, or at least we talked about Casper, he's currently on provisional pole position with 7/10 to spare. My guy.
Yeah. Looks like the Polish are dominant even in this series.
That's what I said the last time. Well, going on to the back straight here. It's a very short track. Zandvoort is. I forgot how short Zandvoort is. I feel unprepared. Oh no. Racecircus.info. My favorite site in the whole world.
Well, meanwhile, Dante is coming onto the final banking. Onto the final straight. We will see his second lap, I believe. He is second right now. Can he snatch the pole position, provisional pole position? No, he only improves by 2/100ths. Looks like Marciniak is very dominant around this track.
He's dominant on every track. If you saw him the last time around, that was insane. Having a 20-second gap on Spa-Francorchamps after the end of the race is just wow.
And it was also a 40-minute race, that one, right?
Yes, it's 40-minute races.
Wow. Okay.
It's like, yeah, maybe this guy is pretty dominant.
Yeah, that's like a second lap. You
So,
maybe more, right? Well,
uh, around that, yes. But going on to the Grand Prix circuit, as we already should have at the start of the start, but a 4.2 kilometer track rebuilt in 2020. So during the COVID era, F1 races on it, as you know, their license will end, hopefully. Which I mean, hopefully, nothing is confirmed, or I do not know of anything. Formula E good with the Gen 4's race here, since it is a small track. You have great spaces for the attack mode. I think this would be a perfect Formula E track, as it also hosted the DTM WTCC and the Blackpain GT series. So that's a lot. The first part of the circuit was built in 1948, so after World War II.
that's a
Insane.
long time ago.
It is a long time ago. Also, if I'm right, Zandvoort is the place where the post-mortem champion of Formula One died. I'm not sure anymore.
Oh, Webby getting kinda close to Marciniak with a 45.6. Only 3 tenths away now. Well, four. Never mind. And he's in the pits,
Ah,
changing the tires.
I'm sorry. The guy was Dutch. It was Jochen Rindt, but he died at Monza. Wrong track. Sorry for that.
Oh,
Currently on a good lap is Hicham Posmo. Here with the Marlboro livery, which that is a pretty good livery, you have to admit. But don't smoke, kids. It's not good. Kaitek goes up into 11th position with an okay-ish lap. Currently, Sadie is on an okay-ish lap as well,
we
but
have George Given with the fastest sector 2.
George, where?
P9 currently. Will we see an improvement?
Did my Oh yeah, my timing screen broke. So that's why. I'm sorry, Casper is on on the purple second sector. As he now flying onto the main straight into the thousand corner, and he
Ah, yes. Okay, never
improves.
mind.
No, he didn't improve. That's a shame. But the fastest second sector. So Daniel Baron currently setting up his PB with 145. Wait, isn't that Danny?
Yeah, that is Danny.
I was like, wait a minute, that name rings a bell.
I'm scared. Do you want to show his livery or is his livery normal here? Aye, aye, aye.
Ay, 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 ay. Well, he has the speed hunters. That's a very nice. Well, that's even a.
I don't know.
Can
Go
I
away, go
show?
away.
Can I?
No, you can't show it. Never mind.
Never mind. None of us have seen that. By the way, this guy is on the purple first sector.
Again.
Again, Casper is flying. The Polish again are on another level, and I do
He
not
is
get
a
it.
10 up. Second sector, basically the same time he said previously. Oh, he is now a 10th down. Looks like that this lap won't be an improvement.
A little impy, but it's the last corner. I know you can make or break your lap in one corner, so that's a very difficult back marker there. Let's see what they will do at the race. So also that will play a big point with this huge grid, which if I have it correctly, it should be 32 drivers, 33. I'm sorry, I'm not showing one guy. There you go, through the entire screen. You'll have to see it.
Yeah.
It was not an improvement, so you were correct, but I think he was impeded a little bit there by the back marker as Wellerman. Man, I'm so sorry to Wellerman for the pun I made in Spa-Francorchamps. He DNF'd, so I said that he took the C. Uh,
And you did it again.
No, I'm just saying he didn't DNF yet. But the Polish man now going over the line, trying to prove me wrong, but it's not an improvement. Well, you're on Zandvoort. If you go over the hill, hello
Oh,
there.
someone's up. Hello.
Hello there.
Who is that?
I am not sure. It's Duran. Your name now is Duran Duran. Like the band. I hope you won't be invisible, mate. Maybe we'll hear his word. Will Johnson is currently on a pretty good lap, 0.2 faster, going through the first sector now, entering the second
Diego
sector.
Perez was 3 tenths up. Now he's down a second. Never mind.
Never mind. But will the Magic Johnson actually do something? It's 0.1. He can still get a better lap. I can see the minus flash in there from here to there. Can actually go into the minus point, or will John's no that's Pitslam. But will he actually do something or not? Going through the final turn now, 0.03. Can he improve at least a little bit? Will Johnson now going over the line? Is it there? And it is an improvement, but it's not enough for another position. With 2 minutes of quality left, Darren is on a good lap. I saw the move. It's not there.
I didn't want to interrupt you, but meanwhile, while we were focusing on Johnson, Marciniak set a faster lap, 1:45.1. So now we are past the 0.2 barrier.
What are they feeding to the Polish man? What the hell?
He set another purple sector too.
Is it still about the freaking energy drink? The boar, the Jeek man.
Maybe.
Vivek is on a pretty good lap as well as Darren. Just invalidated. Yep, fair enough. Good for you, I guess.
Well, entering the final laps of the quali, nobody's on a better lap so far.
You are
Everybody's
lying.
preparing.
Where is Ramal? I can't find him. It's too big of a grid. There he is. Ramal Pashazadeh, the Azerbaijani, with that's still a very good livery there, mate. Again, through one of the corners, which I have to learn the names again, through the Hans Ernst Bosch.
Whoa, look at the final corner. A lot of cars behind each other.
That will be a
Big
lot of
train.
slipstream. That's an A train at this point. Going from Kumo into, I'm not trying to pronounce the last corner. I'm not even touching that stuff with a 10-foot pole.
I mean, is this Formula 3 qualifying or what?
Nope, but it's the final laps. Ramal doesn't move anywhere with his lap. So now it's all to lose or all to win. Daniel Baron and Wellerman are not, so they'll enjoy the beaches here during the final minutes of qualifying.
Darren looks like he's on a good lap. Could be battling for the top 5, maybe.
Could be currently with his 0.4 better, so that is very, very good for the Slovak driver. Now going on to the back straight, which doesn't have a name. Good, it doesn't have a name. But yeah, through the Hans and Bosch with this little chicane. Actually, I like this corner a lot. I think we are going to see a lot of moves here. Then into Kumho, not Kumbo, Kumho. So down the inside, I'll try it once, never again. The Ari Luyendik Bocht. I butchered that. It's named after the driver. But going over the line, he moves up to P7. It is close, but not close enough for Darren, which is such a shame. And guess who is on another purple second sector? As now
It
he
looks like
goes
he
over the line.
didn't really match his better sector 1, and he doesn't improve.
Dante is not on a good lap. No one. Ramal is on a lap. Can Ramal make it? Can he move up? No, he cannot. Just such a shame for the Azerbaijani driver. And
Are my eyes deceiving me? Is Vetrovec on Vets? What was he
your
doing?
eyes are not deceiving you. He is on the vets.
Did he qualify? Did all his
But
qualifying runs on Vets?
Duran now going. Well, he finished according to this. He's into P26, and that's all she wrote, folks. Kasper Marciniak, again, a dominant pole position. Yeah, that is one hell of a shot, mate. But Kasper Marciniak has a solid gap of 0.454 onto the next driver, which is Dante Spain. Dante Spain and Vibik are separated by 1,000.
Looks like the midfield. Well, the midfield could be said is
you
P2,
didn't.
2,
What the fuck?
P13. Whoa, what? Okay.
How, in the name that's all holy, do you manage to do that?
Well,
but you didn't hear me correctly, Edmund. Vibik and Dante are 1,000th apart. Thousand.
Yep. 1,000th.
Absolute scenes.
Cinema.
Scenes, not cinema yet. We are not racing yet, so no cinema for you.
Hopefully we'll see cinema from them too.
Yeah.
Vibik if they are going to be putting on this performance the entire race.
Bellerman only 61,000 behind Vibik. Daniel Baron, or Danny as we know him, 0.1700 behind Vellerman. George Given in 6th position, so seems like that position is not very given for him. But 0.2 behind Danny. Only 43,000 behind him is Darren. Behind Darren, 41,000 is Sadi. Behind Kobe is 0.2 behind Sadi. And then the midfield is crazy. Yeah. From Kobe down to Ramal, all of them are within 300s. No, I'm kidding. 3/10. More or less. Definitely under 3/10. I don't
looks
want
like
to
2025 qualifying is back. No electric engines in these cars, thankfully.
Yeah, don't forget that. No electricity here. Just pure racing. Just pure German power. Wait, that sounds wrong. Wait, a minute. Well, fair enough. But pure BMW power just surging through these cars. Casper lines up first, following Dante right behind him. And my question to you, Edmund, is who is going first out of the first corner?
Well, I think you'd be trying to hit 777s if you didn't bet on Marciniak being first out of the first corner, seeing as he is on pole, the closest to first corner, and we are at
that is a jump start. That's 2 jump starts from the back, but the lights are out, and away we go. Boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go racing as that's Darren already into the wall, and that's a huge pile up on the start-finish straight as Marciniak, as correctly suggested by Edmund, is first out of the first corner with Dante trailing him by only 0.2, well now 0.3, getting a little bit closer, but I already see racing as Bahrain is getting attacked by Vibik around the inside, still side by side, but Danny gains the 3rd position. Vellerman now side by side with Vibik also just slingshots past him. Kobe now trailing behind him in kind
As
of a
there is
no-man's zone
more
at the start.
crashes in the first bank corner, well, the second bank corner. Chauffeur spun around. A lot of stuff happened on the start. I would like to see a replay of that.
We will
Possibly after the
potentially,
race.
but that's a very big race. That's a very big shuffle. 5 cars battling for one position here in the 20s as that's a spin.
And another
That's
spin.
Champozo getting spun around by Will Johnson. And that's Skytech actually getting a position for P10 up the top. Again, 3 wide almost. Going onto the straight. The scenes are absolutely majestic even without sound.
As Wellerman gets up to P3.
Barter going onto the
front.
inside of the 2 cars.
3
what
wide.
A move! Touches the gravel though. Gets over Garayev. But Bartov now touching, that's a lot of grass, my man. And that's 3 wide right behind him of Wustek, Peristor, and Sindelar as well. That's a spin by Seppe.
The hell?
Absolutely
What is
spectacular
happening
scenes
in
right
this
side by
race?
side. Vibik versus Daniel Baron. Down the straight into the Tarzan corner. Who will get out first? Is it Tarzan or what is Tarzan? Is it Vibik or is it Danny? Vibik goes still side by side. Absolute scenes trading paint here into Garlet spot. Now going into the first banked corner, which is the Hugenlosbocht. And it's almost a 4 wide battle as Vibik is getting attacked by Kobe Maynards.
I am absolutely flabbergasted by what happened on lap 1. Looks like the position stabilized now. So hopefully nothing as crazy as that will happen again in this race.
Wonderful camera there from the spectators.
Yeah,
But,
very appreciated.
Yeah, looking a bit at the grass here is beautiful, even though how it grown on sand, I don't know. So into large crash, I have it confirmed because I see him all the way down. It was George Given, Gait Nailovic. I don't know where he started actually, but it was Darren in the wall up the front. Because he's now 22nd. That's a 4.5 as Ramal side by side into Hans Ernst Bocht goes a very, very good move. But that's what I was talking about. This corner is so easy to overtake if you have the balls.
Yeah.
And damn, that's a big fall for Seppe.
Looks like there's a big group of cars. Maybe he just got on the outside and got overtaken by a lot of people.
Oh, that's a big jump.
Oh, that's a jump. Let's see how the times look at the front. We have Marciniak setting 45.5s and Dante setting 46.4. So Marciniak is a lap faster than the guy in P2. And Wellerman is 0.5 seconds. So the top 2 is running away from the other guys. In the back, we see a big.
We have absolute scenes. Vibik versus Danny are at it again, going into Shavelak.
Side by side.
Oh, yeah, almost
Not
side
anymore.
by side. To round outside, can Vibik, can the Polish man do it? Still round outside for the master. No, wait, now that's Shavelak. Then it's Masters Bocht into Bocht 9. Why does this suddenly not have a name? Don't ask me. But spectacular racing trying to round outside, not working. I see Kobe's. Well, I'm sorry, I have to sneeze.
Well, Perez is very close. We have Perez in this series, guys. If you are missing him from Formula 1.
Well, he is
Just
in
watch
Formula
this.
1, mate. He drives for Cadillac
he
around
is.
outside.
I'm sorry, I completely forgot
Diego
about him.
Perez around outside of Kobe Maynards. Into next corner, into Kummo. He is still side by side. That's a lot of grass. Into the banked corner, the final corner. It's amazing scenes around the, I would say, oval-like. It is very much oval-like here. But still side by side. Even before them, Vibik and Danny are side by side. with Vibeke going round outside into the Tarzan corner, but it's still not enough. Looking back, well, actually not looking back because these two are still side by side. Vibeke providing absolute scenes. Now going in front into. Okay, I'm not going to try that into the first bank corner. So Vibeke, that's Will Johnson falling like a sack of bricks. So that is a very big shame. But Danny and Vibeke are actually providing an amazing racing. And let's check. Nope. We won't have any audio tonight. Just
Yeah.
play DMCA free music at this point. It's like the elevator music.
Well, in my opinion, these guys shouldn't try to overtake. Oh, and that is a touch, a big touch.
And that will
A
cause a
lot of time
big
lost.
battle. Danny will fall as he respects the gentleman rules. So he slowed down. Something I'm sure he picked up actually maybe from Rain Racers. But I'm not sure. I don't want to point fingers. But Danny now trying it around the inside. That's
Yeah.
a big bump from whoever that was. Kobe or no, that was
Goes
not
on the
Kobe.
gravel.
But that's a pretty big carnage into Hansen's bocht. And I see side
Just
by side again. It's Ramal versus Kobe, but onto the inside line to Azerbaijani driver. Has the better line, but Kobe now trying it onto the inside again of the final banked corner here at Zandvoort. Absolute scene, still side by side. The bottom line not working, the top line not giving enough speed going into Tarzan. Who is going to be first out of Tarzan? It's Kobe, but he broke. He went too tight into the first corner. Such an issue.
Well, what I wanted to say in the battle with Webig and Danny, I wanted to say that they should stop battling because they were losing time to Waterman and they had very similar pace as Kobe looks to go around side by side. He is side by side now. Well, we see an overtaking around the outside over here. Yes, we will. And he does take it in the end. So Kobe does get up to P8. And he sticks his nose. Never mind.
Very close
Looks
to the touch there,
again.
but sticking his nose there even more.
And
It
a
is
touch.
contact. And a third driver, Kaitek, the two laughing, two fighting. The third one is laughing as Kaitek goes through up into 8th position, but behind him, it's still side by side, but it seems like Ramal is the one who actually got slipstream, but I see Kobe is lining up a move. He thinks about it twice, but the one who doesn't think about it twice is Raitin Roasto, the Estonian driver. What a move, and Kobe, what a run from the Hansen's bocht. He's not side by side anymore. He overtakes Ramal with such precision, and that's a very big fight here for the 8th position with Kaitek now in front. Slipstream, very, very big slipstream here onto the main straight.
Looks like Kobe learned from the last time. He stayed in the slipstream. Will he dive it into turn 1? No, but he gets touched from the back.
Not garage.
And he spins. And he just lost all of the positions.
That's a very
That
big,
is sad.
Yeah, that is pretty sad for the one and only Kobe Maynard, but that's a very slow exit for Ramal out of the third corner. It really seems like it. I would be able to judge it from the engines if they worked. So, fair enough.
I think he will stay behind for now. These guys in the same team shouldn't really be fighting that hard.
You don't want to.
Yeah, you don't want to crash each other out. You should try to work together to get past Kaitek.
Yeah, so.
Yep.
That's fine.
Sorry. I didn't want to say anything.
Oh, okay. Well, fair enough. back to racing. Let's look down. Let's take some love to the back of the grid as well, even though the front of the grid is very competitive. But as now I see Seppe, is that Seppe? Yeah, that is Seppe. Then a pretty big mistake, but Austeral getting blocked by Seppe and Pozo just going through. What a move. Can Hicham maybe even overtake Seppe going into the Hansens box? And what a race we have picked up here at the back for the 26th position. It's Hicham who has an absolutely good ride, but Seppe taking a lot of that curb, flying into the air. Maybe I would even say that he's flying up into the stratosphere, but that's again a block. Ramal overtakes Kaitek for P8. So I'm sorry, we'll go
They
back
are
to the
side
top
by
of the grid.
side, actually.
Yeah, still side by
Into
side.
the bank corner, around the outside, the better
It's
run.
a spin for Kaitek, and he gets even more helped around by Garayev. Roasto and Maynards go through, and Roasto with a rocket exit from the fifth, well, not fifth, actually, 1, 2, 3, from the fourth corner is absolutely amazing. Roasto just coming here, taking 3 positions. Why not? What a move.
It looks like he prepared it. And with the exit, saw a lot of the scrambling happening.
So, fun fact, Metroid still has the VETs on.
Maybe he has a different weather setting. I don't know. Maybe he's playing in Spa, where there's rain. Maybe
We'll never know.
he just forgot to switch the tracks.
Yeah, but we'll never know, as Christian Bayan is trying to overtake Kaitek. Now Kaitek goes very, very wide. Is it able to defend it onto the inside? What a great move by Christian Bayan. And that's a lot of cars again.
Yeah, this is the midfield we are talking about.
This is the midfield. Side-by-side racing, Sadie versus Kobe Maynards going into first turn. Maynards has the inside line. Can he actually do it? He's still very much there, but it's still side-by-side coming from Tarzan into this quick little switchback to second and third turn. It's Sadie who gets away into the fourth turn, or as we know, it's the first banked corner here at Zandvoort.
Looks like Blape in 17th lost a couple of positions. Maybe he went wide out of turn 1. I think I saw a car there. Well, the front is pretty spaced out with gaps
I know
of
what
3
isn't
seconds.
spaced out though.
Oh,
it's
these
the
guys.
Midfield, as Will Johnson and Musaro are side by side, and that's a very much lot of cars. As Darren is also clamping at the back of them. That's Ramal making a big mistake. Well, big mistake. His internet is making a big mistake. As Mark Perez
And he's back, thankfully.
back again, but his ping is not very good. But as we have racing in the midfield, is Darren Ayin and Will Johnson and Guillem Musaro fighting for the pristine 19th position. But it's now Will Johnson onto the inside line, and I see Darn looking very much onto the inside there as well, but no way Jose. Still side by side, Gustavo and Will Johnson will go into the Hunter's box. Maybe training pain, maybe not. Very, very clean racing here from
Side by
these two
side.
guys. Yeah, still side by side. That's a lockup from Will Johnson. That will create a lot of momentum. Roasto loses the 9th position to Garayev. That's Darren
Goes
looking up onto the
behind.
inside, but nothing
Trying to
there.
take the slipstream down the final straight. Well, these guys are all in the train. Who is at the front? Blape? Or
At the front,
who is at the front of the train?
Alan Sindelar at the front in 15th position, and that's a mighty thing to perish as he makes a big mistake in Tarzan, and he goes wide into the sand. Alan, that's a very big mistake. He even loses to the Slovak driver. Not a very good day as Guillem
A
Musaro
little touch.
is spinning
And another touch.
around.
He
That's a
spins
spin
them
in the
around.
4th position. That's 3 wide as well for Will Johnson, Blape, and Mark Perez Torres. Now, the fight for 15th position is on as Mark has the Uma Musume
And
livery
someone
again.
else is
Who
going
is
on the
that?
grass. This
That's
is Sindelar.
that's Sindelar
Sindelar on the
again.
track. Oh, looks like he lost focus. He was
That's
doing pretty well in P15, leading the group.
a
But
Blape
not
as
any.
well, making a
Oh,
mistake. The Uma Musume livery not getting any fun. If it's right, that's Marozensky, right? Yeah, of course it
yes.
is.
Holy crap.
That's fair enough. Uh, that was supposed to be a meme. Uh, supposed to, because I don't laugh.
No.
That's a big shame. If I'm right, I saw Mark also has an Uma livery.
Yeah,
Who is that? Okay, I'm not showing that.
um,
I can show the back now.
ooh,
Who is that?
uh,
I don't
honestly, I don't know.
Mate, you're the Uma Musume guy. You should know, but
No, I'm not the Mama guy, bro.
you are.
I'm
But
really
Will
not.
Johnson's now getting attacked by Darren onto the inside line. Can Will withstand it all? Nope, it's Darren climbing up onto the 16th position. But, well, after all, seems like Will Johnson actually held up there under the pressure. But it's Darren making a big chain collision going down.
Another touch. Agent looks like he likes to touch
Okay.
other cars. And that second sky on on this car, I can recognize that. Another Umamuse livery.
Oh, yeah, that's it. Lautaro Branta.
Oh,
Bruntueras.
Rorasto in P10 with Kobe. Scrapping for P10.
Kobe shooting his shot, but it seems like Roasto has something else to say. Let's call him the big Estonian wall at this point, because the amount of defense and how he drives the BMW is amazing to watch. Still, well, not side by side anymore, but even from the camera angle, it seems like that Roasto is an amazing driver with these cars. He's putting on a show. Mark Peric Torres is putting on a show as well as he overtakes Will Johnson, who spins round.
Looks like he might have gotten spin around by Agent, constantly touching the rear.
Cause every time we touch, I get this feeling.
And
Oh, Kobe spins as well in Tarzan.
Oh no, again. Oh, these guys need to chill out.
The Belgian driver, that's a very, very big mistake. By the
Losing
way,
4 positions.
checking on the leader.
Yep, 6 seconds.
6 seconds. Checking on Vellerman, who is just vibing, but right behind him is a very
After the
English.
scrap with Danny, Webby got back. He is on the rear of Vellerman. Before they spun each other around, they were 2 seconds behind, so Webby looks like he is the quicker man out there in clean air. Can he overtake him on track though? That is a different story. And Perez here, 3 tenths behind Danny, the other culprit of the scrap with Webby.
These are like 3 balls at this point. Webik is getting very... that's the closest ball right now. Webik is very, very close to Vellerman. The 2 W's from Poland going into the last corner with Chauffeur. Why are you not racing, mate? But in last corner, the 11th lap already, 20 minutes to spare. We are halfway into the race. Can Vibik see something onto the inside, trying it around the outside as well? It's the Balkans versus the Marlboros. Who will win this battle? This will be very difficult. Going into the 4th corner, both guys maintaining the high line as they should here. So this will be they have similar lines. He knows where to follow. Good defense from both of them, as we've seen in Spa-Francorchamps. Oh yeah, Chauffeur DQ'd. He was one of the jump stars. Fair enough. That's called a skill issue. I can actually tell because he's one of our drivers. In the
Well, he's not
RX-8.
one of our drivers,
Well,
but
he
he
drives
raced
in
in our
RX-8. Yes,
series.
that's what I mean. Alan goes past, but it's Darren versus Mari.
There is another touch from this guy. He is getting pretty close. I don't want to call anything, but this guy has spun around like 3 people before.
Okay, Schoffer said it's true, so it's fine. I can call it a skill issue. But Darren is very
Oh,
close,
and
and
maybe-
Bellman and Vivek are exchanging positions here at the top. We got distracted by the Slovak driver. Ballin out with the Spanish dude, who are there side by side now into Shevlock, then into Master Borscht. This is actually amazing racing, and I don't know. Well, sorry, Bocht 9
There is
now.
a switch back here. He is trying to go side by
I'm
side.
watching the V-Big gap as well. Actually, Edmund, please watch that. Because actually, don't
Oh,
watch it as they are
never
side by
mind.
side.
They are-
In on the main straight into Tarzan we go. V-Big versus
Vellerman
Vellerman.
on the
V-Big the
defensive
last
line.
of the late breakers. He's actually
Oh.
done it.
Who's
Who is
that in
gravel?
front? It's not P2.
It's no
someone
one.
left.
We do not care.
And Pasha Zeda, also very close on the final straight.
Who goes round of Epsi, round outside of Tarzan. Oh, is it enough? No, it's not. What a move that would have been by Ramal.
Very similar to the one just before him with Vibik and Wellerman.
Yeah, that is. Well, Bibik overtook before.
Overtook this guy did not.
Oh, yeah, this guy did not. That's the main difference, as Sidlar and Marcos are side by side from Tarzan. Well, not anymore, but the ball in front as well is heated. Gobi Maynard and Kaitek. Now that's a very clean overtake. That's Gustavo. That's a freeway battle. That's a four-way battle for
And another
21st position.
spin.
Ramal and
race.
FC are still side by side. Hicham disconnects in the meantime, and Garayev is very close to FC as well. That's a freeway battle for P7.
All right.
Absolute cinema here at Zandvoort. Asadi Garayev, the Azerbaijan, the guy from Azerbaijan, yeah, is now trying an overtake onto the inside line, but no way. Epsi says no way, Jose, you are not going through there. But Sadi thinks something else.
I'm sorry, I'll leave you alone for like 2 minutes. I'll
It's
come back shortly.
fine. There's a lot of stuff happening. Kate Nialovic overtaking Astral. That's the battle for P20 now, as Blade also overtakes Sindelar, who makes a mistake in the Hansensbocht. So a lot of things. Marcos with Mark Perez Torres round the inside the Marlboro car on the Uma Musume car, the both BMWs side by side round the final corner here at Zandvoort. Can we see an overtake into Tarzan, or will Marcos solidify his position? Still very much side by side, but it's Mark now on the outside line, so can Marcos maintain the position? And yes, he can, but still Mark is looking there. Mr. Torres round outside here, the inside line for the fourth corner, going on to the very inside of the corner as well. As we know, the outside is better here, so Marcos is taking the 16th position with that amazing battle. As I see Sadi is getting very, very close to Epsi once again. That's a very slow car going there. Don't know who that is, but still very, very close battles. Austral is now getting
Back.
closer. Hello. The
Who was
Musaro,
that going off track?
don't know. I
Looks
do
like he
not
was
care.
playing a lawnmower.
Marcos overtakes Darin some way, somehow. Don't know how, but spectacular job for maybe Team Orders. They are the same team after all. We do not know. We do not like to do anything else. Austral not getting close anymore. There's like tons of battles. Sadi again onto the straight. That's one defensive move from Epsi. And that's a very good side-by-side move for Sadie, going around outside of Tarzan and maybe a switchback. If it's possible here, it is possible here. Sadie to switch back from Tarzan. It actually works. Still side by side. Can he get ahead in this little chicane section? Yes, he does. Into the fourth corner. He has the upper line. It is faster as we know it. So Sadie Garayev actually completes the overtake with 14 minutes to go.
That was spectacular racing there. Beautiful switchback.
Oh, and that's
And
Alan
that
Sindelar and
spin.
Mark Perez-Torres. They touch in Tarzan, and that's a lot. And I mean a lot of positions lost for Mark. What a shame.
What else is happening?
A lot
on
of stuff is
track?
happening. I cannot
Yeah,
keep track of this because
and
Massaro and
Austral,
Austral
another side by side. These guys are just going at it the
Oh,
whole
that's a lot
race.
of grass, but Austral is not so astronomic anymore. That's another grass touch
Oh,
for
beautiful
him.
dive there by
As
Kaid.
Kaid actually does
Kaid, alright.
something. Well, mate, you played Rainbow Six
He
Siege. You
actually
should know
does
this.
something, bro.
But what a move, actually. Can Austral actually move back around outside? Yes, he can. As I said, the thing has been outdone. Kaid, what a mistake there in the bocht 10. I didn't bring
Well,
any water as well. I have Monster here. That's not a good idea to drink now. I had a Red Bull not so long ago, so it's definitely not a good idea. But yeah.
yeah, live tips from the commentary box.
Don't drink Red Bull or any energy drink or coffee at this hour if you're European in this case, because it's almost 9.
Well, unless you're going out tonight.
If you are going out tonight, have some pre-game. That's better. It's cheaper also. Don't ask how I know that. But Sindelar trying to attack Darin, so the battle between the brothers, the Czech and the Slovak, is going to become heated if he can actually catch him at this pace. He has 11 minutes to go, but doesn't seem like he's actually going somewhere. As Lautaro is getting closer to Kait. But is he close enough? That is my question. Doesn't seem like he is. Amazing shot of the grass again. Thank you, camera team here at Zandvoort. As Sindelar actually does it side by side. A dive into Masters Bocht. Well, actually into Bocht 9. Through Bocht 10. Can Darin have with the inside line actually do something? Yes, he can. Still side by side. The Czechoslovak war has started, well, reignited once again. But can Alan find a move somewhere here?
Another jump over the curbs.
Oh, I'm sorry. Bejan and Rasto, the Estonian wall of defense, is getting overtaken by the Italians. Round outside, can Rasto, I want to say roast something up like coffee, but that doesn't sound very good, so maybe can you actually do the Estonian trying to move into corner number 4, but it's not enough. It is not enough.
Well, just taking a look at the leader, he is driving like a robot, setting 45.5s and around there the whole race. He is almost 9 seconds ahead of P2. Looks like it won't be as big of a lead as the previous race, and we have some battling.
Once again, exchange positions. This will be.
These guys are very equally matched here.
This will be a long 10 minutes for us into commentary box, as that's
a very overtake
line.
FC.
Well, they are side by side. Switching. It seems like it. But as you said, switching to positions here, switching to positions down there as well. It's side by side. As I see Musaro is slowing, well, not slowing down, but maybe Austral is getting faster. But wait, I gotta move on this. Touching a lot of grass there for Darren. Can Sindelar actually do something now? Going into slip, well, not anymore in the slipstream. The red Marlboro BMW right there, breaking into the second gear. That's a very, very fast Hans and Bocht. Oh, Kind makes a mistake. That's a spin.
On the gravel.
What
That
a
was how many? 2
shame.
positions. That is a shame. Given an FC still close. Oh, they're very close. 0.7, 0.05, and given just overtakes.
That was a big crash there. Sorry for not seeing the overtake.
Yeah,
As
he
Sindelar
doesn't overtake.
and
They
Darren
do
are
stay.
side by side.
Again, we
From
need
Tarzan.
a picture-in-picture here.
I cannot do that. My PC is not good enough for this. Too much balance here, Garai. How is he out of the track?
How did he do that? That'd be a red flag.
Sadi Garayev
For
is
sure.
where is the safety car?
Well, we didn't have a
Dante,
safety
where
car
is the
for
safety
the first
car?
lap. I'm guessing we won't have a safety car for this.
Sindelar and Darren are
either.
still side by side. Going from into Masterbox now. Sadi is still falling like a sack of bricks because he's outside the barrier. There he
He's
is.
still spinning around.
How did he do that?
What?
He's spinning there like a kebab. But who is also, what a move from Sindelar, blocking off Musaro. Musaro giving it a bump, trying to help his teammate as much as he can, but into slipstream of Sindelar now. Alan is not, he is between a rock and a hard place. As Musaro will try to dive it, but Alan is trying to dive it as well, and that's a very
That
big
was gonna
collision
happen.
between him, between
And his
Musaro, Sindelar,
teammates
and
get
David.
the bad side of it. He loses out. Adrian got a little more spun, and they're side by side.
Trading.
Musaro goes in front. What is happening here? This
Trading
guy really
paint.
barging his way through the field.
Trading paint in Kumo is absolutely wild with 6 minutes to go, and Sadi is still spinning there like a kebab. That is actually pretty funny.
Well, it wouldn't be funny if it was real life. There would
That would
definitely
be a
be
red
some
flag,
medical
yeah.
attention there. Thankfully, there are no spectators on that corner.
Some way, somehow. Even in real life, actually. Yeah, so that is pretty good. Sindelar is getting close once again, but now not to Darren, but to Musaro onto the inside of Shavlak. Can he actually do it? The Czech driver trading pain again, sending him all the way to the gravel traps. Make some sandcastles, kid. The Czechs are coming through as Astro also makes an overtake. Musaro doesn't get lost into sandpit, but that... I'm sorry.
I'm gonna see that until the end of the race there.
Yeah, but that is, I would say, pretty as Kobe spins
That's like for the third time again.
in the same corner.
He
as
always
well.
gets very close to Pete and then he loses out.
But that was some pretty dirty racing by Sindelar, who is now getting, well, not getting bodied. Astro is about to get bodied by Musaro and Darin. The two teammates will try to help each other as much
Looks
as
like
they can.
Sindelar wasn't having any of that rubbing with Musaro. He wanted to show him who's the boss there.
Returning the favor, as some would say.
Yeah.
The NASCAR way. But it's Austral who
These
is now
guys are
not
very
rapping
close.
with Sindelar, going side by side on the main straight into the Tarzan corner. Who is faster? Is it Austral? Is it Sindelar? With right behind them, it's Musaro who spins around. Austral gets spun around. Darin goes through. And what scenes is Musaro giving up Will Johnson onto the inside of Musaro as well? Will they train paint? Nope, they won't. Going up.
These Marlboro cars punting everybody off all the time.
They're not going through yet. Musara versus Will Johnson. Will we have some magic here tonight or will we not? 4.5 minutes to go as the bottom half of the grid is cooking up a show.
You could fit a piece of paper between these guys.
Maybe not even that. As now they go into box number 9. But damn, brought the tension so high you could cut it with a knife. Garayev still spinning there like a kebab. Even Vetrovets on the vets.
And Epti is still within 1 second of George Given. Is that correct, George, right?
Yes, it's George Given, but who is now onto the inside of Musaro is the one and only Will Johnson. But what a save by Musaro. From that spin, I guess these cars are quite stable. They are quite low to the ground, so let's be honest with that. But Will Johnson now still very, very close to Musaro. It's interesting. And Garayev is finally into pits. Will Johnson now onto Musaro side by side on the main straight. The battles here are amazing. The mainly from the Marlboro cars as Darin overtakes Sindelar. Sindelar makes a mistake in Tarzan.
Did he make a mistake or did he get punted off there?
He went too wide. Now Austral is very, very close to the Czech driver. But it's not enough. But that's going too wide. That's a very butchered line from Alan Sindelar as Austral, Musaro, and Will Johnson will now battle it out for 17th position. Going
we
almost
have
side by side. Well,
3 minutes left.
But it's Kajtek and Maynards as well. Kajtek goes through without an issue. We will look back at them when we have to, because it's a 4-way battle, and that's a big Musaro. That's a big spot. And what? Play the sound. Play the sound. You know which one?
He did save it.
What a save! Wow. Oh, you don't know which sound. Let me play it. It's the. No, that's the wrong one.
No. Yeah, exactly.
It's this one, but it's still very, very close race, and even with us messing around, it's Will Johnson on Musaro. Can they still go very wide? No, they can't. Sindelar again trading paint, but now with Austral, and right behind them, it's Mark Peris Torres, who is looking for some position. That's a lot of trading paint, but Sindelar says, "I'm the one who passes. I'm the one who knocks." He goes into P19, but Austral is not going to be there. If you want to call someone for an overtake,
these guys really like that slipstream on the final straight. Now he chooses the inside line. We haven't seen that a lot in this race. A lot of these guys choosing the outside, and he breaks too early, losing a lot of, well, not a lot of time, but he does lose time to him.
The first of the early breakers. But damn, amazing scenes with 1 minute to go.
Will Johnson 2/10 away from Musaro. Just in front of these guys, and Kobe getting in front of Kajtek. They're sweeping positions right now, Kajtek and Kobe.
I'm sorry, I was looking for the leader on my minimap. Amazing scenes, Musaro versus Johnson once again into box number 9, then into box number 10, Sindelar again touches the gravel there, trading paint now with Peris Torres, and amazing scenes. Will Johnson is still side by side with Musaro, even with all of that going on right behind him, but can't the side draft here be enough? Well, he has Darin in his favor up ahead, but it's not enough!
Whoa!
What was that? Killing his own teammate.
They are trying to get back They do, but at the end of the train, Vivek will be hoping that Martin crossed the line because he is just 0.7 seconds away from P2
They will have
in
one more
front.
lap left. It's one more lap left for these guys to battle it out. As we have absolute scenes to watch on. As I'm watching, where is Casper now? Okay, so now he's entering the penultimate corner. It's side by side racing for Musaro and Darren. But who is getting first into Tarzan? It's Musaro. We will leave them be for now, as it's Casper Maniac, Marciniak, not Maniac.
Marciniak.
Well, he is a maniac for winning with 10 plus seconds to spare. He wins the Zandvoort Grand Prix here in the BMW M2 Cup. Dante currently goes second. Vibik right behind him in third position. That's your podium places. We will give the rest their time to shine, but it's now Sindelar who gets a payback. That's a shortcut into the wall. Mark Perictoris as well, and that's a crash as well. Musaro goes wide. Darren goes wide as well.
These guys just lost all of those positions they were fighting for the entire race.
But it's still...
What is happening?
It's still side by side for Musaro and Darren Agin. The two Marlboro cars are not going to leave it here. What incredible scenes am I watching here from the commentary box? It's Musaro versus Darren. Trying to go side by side. Darren has a space. Now he doesn't. He's too far away from the 20th position. That's right in front of him. 0.4 is the gap. But that was a car in the gravel. But can Darren go? That's Martosh and Kaitek battling to the finish line as Kaitek finishes in 14th with such close precision. It's also close, but not enough for the Polish driver. Is it enough for the Slovak driver? Now hanging on into slipstream, going through the last corner. 0.1. Is he close enough going side by side? It's not enough.
No, he's not.
It's not enough, but it's enough for Musaro. Musaro overtakes Brantuas on the last second. Darren 21st. Sindelar in 22nd. Kite in 23rd.
What was that?
I'm stunned.
That
Casper
was just
wins, Dante
40
second,
minutes.
Vibik third, with 1 second close to Dante. Wellerman 4th, Danny 5th, Perez 6th, Pashade 7th, Given 8th, Epsi 9th, Bayan 10th, Roasta 11th, Maynards 12th, Martos 13th, Kaitek 14th, Blake 15th, Johnson 16th, Austral 17th, Peris Torres 18th, Musaro 19th, Brantuas 20th, Ayin 21st, Sindelar 22nd, Nailovic 23rd, Bartrop 24th, Sinj 25th, Vulsteke 27th, Otevrel 27th, Duran 28th, Arliev 29th, Dahlgren 30th, 31st, Vetrovets and Sarigarayev 32nd, DNFs, Hicham Pozo in 33rd, DNFs as well. Oh, incredible scenes at the back of the grid, and I have nothing else to say. Out of my words.
I believe Otevrel isn't pronounced Otevrel, but Otevrel. We are Czech, we can pronounce the name.
I'm not Czech, I don't know what you're talking about. Well, we can join their Discord now. Well, you're not in the Discord, right?
Well, I am in the Discord, I don't have any roles.
Can I give you a role? Dante, if you are watching the stream, we need a role. Also, there's no one in the broadcast rooms at all. Dante.
El Dante. Well, looks like the fight between Given and Epsi was decided on track, with Given running away with P8. Those guys battled for maybe half of the race.
Amazing scenes, just damn, bro.
The results are now on the live timing.
Yes, everybody leaves, so at least we can He confirms in the chat, by the way. Do you have games on your phone? This beautiful NSX, by the way, which doesn't get used. Uh, but
That
damn, what
that
racing?
does look pretty sexy, honestly, the safety car.
So will we have interviews? Yes or no? Eto,
Teto.
teto, teto. Uh, it doesn't seem like we'll have interviews. Well, how would I summarize this race? Uh,
Chaotic.
yes, very much. A lot of chaos. Well, that's what you get for having 33 cars at a 4.2 kilometer long track. But it was amazing. Such amazing scenes here at Zandvoort. Racing
Yeah.
for 20th position, racing for second, well, for the top 5 as well. Danny having very good moves. But it's Darin, the main stars of the show, George Given, Darin, Alan Sindelar, Ramal Pashade, Casper just won him. So, Will Johnson, Kobe Maynards, Epsi, well, a lot of guys. Amazing racing from them. I give this race a solid 10 out of 10. Edmund, how is your rating?
Yeah, well, I did describe it as chaotic, but you could also describe it as very controlled because Kacper Marciak didn't do a single mistake, led the entire race, was got the pole position, P1 for 23 laps. This guy is absolutely crazy, and I do hope to see more racing from this guy. The other guys in the back, technically, because they were all more than 10 seconds behind. They had some amazing scraps, honestly. It was hard to keep watching one battle because there was always another battle brewing somewhere else. And same as you, a 10 out of 10. More action than the entire Formula One season so far. So I'm very happy that I have decided to join with you to commentate on this race.
Yeah, and also figuring out interviews now.
Will we have interviews then?
What do you see on the server from? Well, okay, so we will go into an intermission and we'll be back once we figure everything out. So just sit tight, guys. And we are back. So we actually have interviews. Hello, guys. Uh,
It was for us, yeah. Hello,
yeah,
hello,
for us.
then.
So you can say hello to the stream actually. Uh, uh, so actually, now on to the questions. Well, I don't have a lot of questions for Casper. Just how did you enjoy the race at the front, Casper?
uh, was on average because of the back markers. I mean, the pace and stuff, everything was okay, but just the back markers were a bit of a trouble today, and especially with the trains that were happening at the back.
Yeah, the trains were horrible at some point. I that is that is known, but
A lot of collisions in those trains.
yeah, did you enjoy some of the fighting with of the back markers while you were coming through?
I didn't really have any fights, to be honest. It was just, uh, I was just like going up to them, and then they either like crash or something, or they just let me go. Uh, I had like two moments, actually three moments where I got a bit messed up, like actually messed up. One of them was because of bug marker. Just I was ahead. I was on the outside of a right-hander, and he was on the inside. And I was running around the outside, and we just collided. He kind of went like straight into me, but it costed like a second or something. And then I had a bit of an incident in what was actually I'm trying to remember where that happened.
Well,
Okay, I'm
somewhere
gonna
on
skip over
track.
that one because yeah, somewhere, and
Yeah.
yeah, I lost the. Oh, yeah, I remember now. It was on the downhill right-hander, the really fast one that then goes into the other right-hander, and yeah, somebody was off on the left side, and it was on the racing line, so I just went into him, and yeah, that was basically it. I lost like a second as well, and then there was a very scary incident before that corner. It was basically the same corner, just a bit earlier, and I had to go into the middle of two cars that were like that crashed each other out. So yeah, it was full of smoke, and I was very afraid of getting killed. But yeah, I made it, and it was fine most of the time. A few like incidents where I got slowed down were also there, but nothing like too bad.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Well, thank you for that. Uh, Skypen, Dante, you
Yes.
finished second. Uh, Looks like you had a pretty quiet race right up till the end, where Vivek got very close, within 1 second, but you did manage to extend the gap past a second in the end. What did you make of the race?
Yeah, so at first I outqualified Wellerman Wiebek by 1,000 of a second. So I knew he was gonna be on my ass the entire race. But then at the start he got behind a couple people with some fights. So I thought I was in for an easy P2, but then I saw he overtook Wellerman and then he started lapping 5 tenths faster a lap. And then I was like, oh damn, yeah, he's gonna approach me. So I was sweating the entire race, looking at the delta. And then at the second to last lap, I had a lapped car just go completely in front of me on the straight after the banked turn. So that was also pretty fun. But yeah, I still managed to to take the P2 with a lot of sweat on my back.
Well, but still, a second over VB at the finish. So you encountered a lot of back markers, and seems like VBIC was luckier with them. So, what did you make of the back markers at this track?
They were decent. Some let you go through like pretty early, and yeah, I mean other ones wait till absolute last second, which is pretty annoying. But it's the same for everyone. I don't think we had a big advantage in those people. Maybe a little bit, but not like seconds.
Yeah, and that is very much possible. Well, amazing race. Lucky qualifying, as you said, by 1,000, which absolute peak. Also, we'll use it your the owner of the sir. So, what do you think about the race in general? With mainly, if you've seen what happened in the review mirrors.
Where is that for me?
Yes.
Okay. So, um, at the start I was like focused on the straight, and then I do like a quick glance in my in my virtual mirror, and I just see people already crashing on the main straight. I'm like, yeah, it's gonna be one of those races. And now I'm looking at the result sheet with all the collisions. I think there are gonna be a lot of people that will lose their safety rating, let's say.
But you should watch the stream then, because yeah, that's
Yeah, I will.
biblical scenes. We even had some guy going outside of the barriers.
Yeah, I saw that.
He got
Yeah, he was
teleported to
spinning
the
there.
back rooms. Yeah, he got teleported to the back rooms.
How
He
did
was
he do
actually
that?
out of the track.
I don't know.
Yeah, I saw.
I don't want
It's
to
like
know.
I don't I can't explain it, but it's like the meme with the kid dancing on the floor. I don't know if you guys know it.
I don't.
Probably
I should
not.
send it. I'm gonna send it. Okay, what? Okay, I'm looking now at the start, and I see a very confident Dimitar Dimitrov jumping the start
There's two
and
cars
just
jumping the start. It's a
and
chauffeur
just
jumping it as
going into
well.
a Azerbaijan car.
I love the
I
Marlboro
will have a
car,
word with him later.
And
Marlboro car facing 90 degrees on the first second of the race is something biblical.
yes, straight up for the full legal name. Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, I will have a
Um,
word with him.
Oh no, not on my watch. Well, but getting into our third place driver. Hello, Vibek.
Hello, hello.
How did you enjoy qualifying in these cars? Well,
Oh,
a little bit unlucky on
actually,
your side with 1,000 behind second position, but what do you think?
yeah, I think that I could improve like 2 laps, but on both of them, one, I think on one lap, first lap, it was OAG Racing blocked me, and then on the second lap, oh, I don't remember right now, but in both of my qualifying laps that I've done, I had to overtake cars around the outside on the last corner. So this is where my point one went. So that's why Dante got ahead,
That's actually
unfortunately. But
insane then.
yeah,
Well, but also
but
one.
qualifying was pretty strong from me. I would say. I mean,
Oh.
apart from the traffic around the entire track, the qualifying went pretty smoothly for me.
Also, 1 second at the end of the race. What do you think of it?
Well, I'm kind of disappointed about this P3 because I knew I had the pace to start and keep position 2, but at the start I went wide in the first corner, then got the inside line in the third corner, the banked one. So that's where I lost 2 positions. And from then on, I had to get up to my pace and keep catching the guys ahead, and somehow recover those positions. At one point, I think I overtook. It was Daniel, and he was trying to fight back, and he almost spun me. But fair play from him, and he straightened me in the second sector. And after I overtook Wellerman, I saw that Dante's pace is quite poor, so I knew I had to go for it. Pedal to the metal, and that's where
Yeah.
that's what my I forgot what I wanted to say, but yeah.
Well, your average clean lap is faster by
1/10, yeah.
Yeah.
I saw
around
that
that,
Just
from
about.
yeah. Just below
yeah,
a little
but
bit.
most of the laps I saw that Dante was like 0.4 slower than me, so uh, so yeah.
You have the better fastest lap, but
I don't know how it actually counts the clean laps because I think that I didn't cut any grass
you didn't.
and
You actually
somehow
have 0 cuts, which is pretty impressive,
yeah,
as Dante has one.
yeah,
Shame on you, Dante. But
yeah, penalty, 1 second penalty for Dante, please.
No,
that would still not be enough, by the way.
Yeah, I know. I mean,
1.1 second, I think.
on the last lap, I went wide in the second sector and touched gravel, and that's why it was over 1 second.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
I kept the gap like around 0.8 behind Dante, but I
Yeah.
tried to gave everything on the last lap and I didn't quite cut him. So yeah, good job from him. I mean, he managed his pace. I've made some mistakes, and that's why he was faster today.
You had,
He
as
finished.
you already said, you had
Yeah.
amazing battles with Vellerman and Daniel Barron. So, how do you feel with those battles at the start of the race?
Well,
Okay.
I think both of them were pretty clean. When I was diving Wallerman in second sector, I felt like I forced it a bit too much. So hence I gave him I let him dive down the inside in the third sector, the hairpin. I don't know what the corner is called, but the sharp right hander and then hairpin to the left. So I let him by over there. And also, I think that at the front, like at least top five, the races were pretty clean. But I've heard from my colleagues that it was not the same at the back and middle of the pack. So I need to watch the replay of the race.
Yeah, I'm just watching your battle with that Baron right now. No, there was a collision in turn 8, no? Turn 9 maybe then?
Yeah, I think
Something
sector
like that.
two. Yeah. There
Yeah,
was a
turn
collision,
9,
but
yeah.
there was a collision, but he strengthened me after that, and I think we're fine. I mean,
Yeah. I was
mistakes
just,
happens, and yeah,
while you were battling, I was just gonna say, you guys need to chill out. You need to work together to catch Verman. You had pretty similar pace at that moment, and you were just losing time battling with each other. And after Danny straightened you, he got overtaken by two cars. Yeah, well, yeah, two cars and one side by side. So he was just battling, and he didn't manage to catch back up. He did end up behind Vermont in the end. Oh, he got touched from behind and went onto this gravel trap, so he lost a lot of time there. Yeah, unfortunate for him.
Well,
Don't go.
any more questions from you, Edmund?
Yeah, I do have one question. Did you guys notice the the back marker who is in this broadcast room in here with us? The guy on the wets for the entire race.
no, I didn't.
Yeah, there was a guy.
So that's why he was so slow.
He has
Okay.
20 laps and he has 20 cuts.
Okay.
His
Wow.
best lap was 154.9.
Yeah, I get it now. Okay.
He was on the way.
And he would be slow anyway, is wild.
And he
Okay, man.
qualified on the wets too.
Yeah. Maybe I thought it's faster, but yeah. Um,
He
so
felt
that
the sky was a bit wet.
Ferrari tactic.
wait, I was so angry because it
Yeah, they
doesn't break at all on that.
the humidity was higher than usual.
Yeah, actually, in in Zandvoort right now it's 84% humidity, but no
Yeah, see?
rain.
He was doing
He was not
real life
upset.
tactics. Absolutely insane. I predicted it didn't work. Well, fair enough. No more questions from me then.
And nothing for me as well.
Well, thank you guys for being here then. Thank you for having the interviews with us. You can as well go on your merry way while we close out the stream, which we'll do here because we are too lazy to move anymore.
We're not lazy. We are professional broadcasters.
We are lazy. So, if you want to stay, stay. If you don't, you can go.
Okay, bye.
Bye bye.
Thank you
Yep.
for the
Bye bye.
interviews
Thank you.
and have a great week.
Bye guys.
Enjoy.
Have a special week, like he said, like Vivek said.
Well, that was our top 3, and what a race it has been. I enjoyed it a lot. Edmund, you enjoyed it as well.
I enjoyed it a lot as well.
And if I'm right, we shouldn't be here the next time, but I cannot predict everything, so there might be a possibility. Who do I know? Sorry, George, no more interviews. I'm sorry.
If he wants to ramble on stream, we can just put him here and then leave
British
for an
people
hour.
Nuh-uh. Why? Because we agreed only on the top 3 with Mr. Dante. We can interview you after off stream if you want to. But I've been your main commentator. I've been Spitzlam. Right beside me was Edmund.
Jumping in at the last moment, 1 minute before the stream started.
Amazing stuff as always. So, I do not know if I will broadcast in the future. We will see. Well, I do broadcast on the Rain Racers channel, and that's a shameless plug. So, good morning, good afternoon, or good night from whoever you are. We will see you sometime somewhere else. Goodbye.
Yeah.